Ernest Baptise was born in 1893. He is Rosemary and Evanson Baptise's first child. Ernest was close with his younger brother Jeremiah. They spent their childhood poking fun at each other. Sometimes they would argue, but at the end of the day, they were still brothers. They remained close as they got older. They often meditated together. Ernest was a little more into his vampiric studies, while Jeremiah had different priorities. Ernest had his own relationship, but his main focus was his power. He would soon find his match, and that would change everything. His name was Diego. They both wanted to become master vampires and lifted each other. As things were getting more serious, Ernest introduced him to the family. At the same time, his brother was introducing his human girlfriend. Their father wasn't very excited to meet her. After everyone left, Evanson told Ernest to convince his brother to be with a vampire. Although Ernest didn't want to get involved, he agreed to do so. He found an attractive vampire and introduced her to his brother. The two of them hit it off, and the human was no longer in the picture. Meanwhile, Ernest and Diego were madly in love. They were ready to spend an eternity together. Soon they attended Jeremiah's wedding. Despite his father's wishes, he married the human. Ernest was very happy for him. After Jeremiah moved away, Ernest and Diego decided to expand the family. In 1915, they adopted a little girl. They named her Evanescence. She was extraordinary. The whole family adored her. His father worried about a human being raised by vampires. Ernest didn't see it having any effect on her. He wouldn't treat her any different. But as she grew older, it was clear that she wanted to be like the rest of her family. She would study to learn all the abilities vampires have. She liked watching her parents spar. She believed that she would have the same abilities when she was older. However, with age it became clear she had no power. She knew vampires could turn others and asked her fathers to do so. They had a long talk with her about her being too young to make a decision like that. Evanescence didn't take their reasoning too well. She started rebelling. She would leave the house, and sometimes she wouldn't return for days. Ernest and Diego were concerned. Their town wasn't exactly human-friendly. The next time they saw her, she was punished. But that only pushed her further away. When Ernest went to her room and saw she was gone, they immediately went after her. Luckily, she wasn't too far. They demanded the madness to stop. She ranted about how she just wanted to be like them. It was their fault she was behaving that way in the first place. They had already told her she wasn't mature enough. If she turned, then she would be 16 forever. But Evanescence couldn't believe that. If they weren't going to turn her, she would find someone who would. As she was backing away, she slipped. They ran down after her. She was in critical condition. Ernest carried her back to the manor. She was dying, and there was only one way to save her. She had to be turned.